Hiya, I'm John from Bible Shooting Ground, and we're just going to have a little chat about rimfire rifles. And these are probably the top picks that we have in the shop at the minute. Obviously we do a varied range of all different stuff, but these are probably my two favourites. Brown & T-Bolt and the Tikka T1X. I'll start off on the Tikka. I like these just because if you shoot a Tikka centre fire rifle at the minute, these are virtually identical, but obviously they're a rimfire. And I just think if you're doing any practicing, you can practice with your Tikka T1X and it'll feel exactly the same as your 243, your 270, whatever you've got in a Tikka centerfire. And you can get a bit of range time, try and shoot some groups with it. And really for 2.2 rimfire ammunition, what are the 5-6 pounder box for a box of 50? Obviously you're not getting the recoil as what you're getting out of your centerfire, but it's still got the same feel. So you can shoot some nice groups with them on a little bit of a range you've set up. You can go shooting rabbits and vermin with a 2.2. Obviously a 1.7 is it's the the trendy bullet to have, or the trendy caliber to have. It's still a rimfire, but it breaks the sound barrier. 2,500 feet a second, little polymer tip VMAX, so a little ballistic tip on the bullet itself. These are downside of a 1.7 is the bullets are more expensive, but they're flat flying compared to a 2.2, so you can be shooting out to a bigger distance with a 1.7, slightly more wind affected. Reason I like these Tikkas as well is they're quite short, so overall length they are 34 inches with a 16-inch little heavy barrel on them. And the reason I like them being short like this is because by the time you put a moderator on them, what are we up to there with a mod on? We're going to be about 22 inches. So if you started with a longer barrel, say a 20-inch barrel, then you put the mod on. Just if you want a little rifle, this is kind of what you want. If you're out wandering around, you're shooting whatever you're shooting in your with your rimfire. I quite like them with a short barrel on. 10 shot mag. So just a drop out plastic mag. So it's 10 shot for both the 1.7 and the 2.2. Swivels, so you can put a bipod on straight away there. But yeah, really nice little rifle, and as I say, exactly the same as your other Tikkas, so you can get a bit of practice with them. That is a bolt action. This is a similar action, but this obviously on a Tikka you lift the bolt like that and you pull it back, reload. Whereas a T-bolt, Brown & T-bolt, slightly different. It's more almost like a straight pull, where you just pull it, comes back, push it straight forward. Nice little safety on there as well, I like. These Brownings again are a short barrel, a little bit lighter barrel than what's on the Tikka. These are all screw cut, so they'll fit a moderator on straight away. I love the feature on the Browning. It's a double drum rotary magazine, 10 shot, and it also has a spare one in the stock, so you've got two magazines that come with it. If you're out, wandering around shooting rabbits, and you put the magazine, what it's like. You've got a coat on, you've got 6 different pockets feeling around for the magazine that you've got loaded. Well, it's in the back of the rifle. It's quite a good, neat little idea. Also, with these rotary drum magazines, they don't really like it when you've got them in your pocket. And if you're shooting coats, anything like mine, it's got bits of hayseed in and corn in and all sorts of junk in the pocket. You don't want to get anything into these magazines. They've got to be kept reasonably clean. So in the back of the rifle is a good spot for it. They're not that expensive. There is other stuff out there, obviously the CZs, which is a real popular rimfire over the years, but sometimes you just want something different. And like these T-bolts, it's a bit of a novelty, isn't it? I think they're great little bit of fun. And like I say, you can't always get out shooting, stalking, shooting foxes, shooting deer, whatever you're doing. So a bit of range time with a 2.2. All the rifle shooting is good practice. So yeah, these are my two picks at the minute.